Today's devlog is getting gross, but time is rare, so let's get started. 1909 games. Let's make games. Welcome to devlog number 7 of the horror game I'm developing at the moment. Oh, I know don't just have to say horror game, because I have a name. Maybe I have to change it, but for the moment the game will be called Meatlust. So far I have not found any other game with this name, but I have to do more research. Hopefully I can call it like this. Oh, and please tell me in the comments if you like the name or not. Maybe you have a suggestion for a better name. Also, please tell me in the comments. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And now it is time for some story. I have the basic story in my head for a while now. I don't want to spoil too much. So here is just a basic, let's call it preview. You got kidnapped by a sect. They call themselves meat lovers. Okay, I don't have a name for them yet, but you know, it's a sect, so you know. They believe that human meat makes them stronger, but just if the person was strong enough. And that is why they test you. They want to know if you are worthy. And they try to make people stronger and then grow their meat so that they have more strong meat. That is all I can tell you at the moment. I have some more ideas for the detail of the story, but since the game will be not that big in terms of playtime, I have not the opportunity to put too much story inside. Next I want to talk about the player and the enemy AI. And oh man, I spent so much time on these both things. And that was really good. The enemy was pretty stupid before and the player movement felt not really good. I was thinking about how to make these really important things better. So I went to the asset store and searched in my assets for a good solution. And I found the Emerald AI. I bought it a while back. And that worked out of the box pretty okay, but after testing a little bit I realized that it not really fits my needs, but it's a great asset anyway in my opinion. The problems have been that the jump felt a little bit off. I had not enough control over the AI. Sometimes the AI was not attacking and I couldn't figure out why. Then I gave the enemy a range attack to compensate that, but no, that felt wrong. After deciding that I need another solution, I remembered that I bought the ultimate first-person controller and the behavior designer from Obsiv some time ago. I implemented both in the project and I'm pretty sure that this fits the best for my needs. The enemy can now patrol between points, it follows the player if the player can be seen, and it is attacking the player if the player is in range. And that is what I want him to do. I'm missing some animations and sounds, but that's not a problem. I will implement that next. The only real problem is that the player can pretty easy walk around the enemy, so I need to make it way harder to avoid the enemy attack. Next I have some new environment thing, like this crusher. And this is not just decoration for the level. No, it is also kind of a trap. If the knife is falling down and then touches the player will be dead. And I really like the particle system when it touches the ground. Oh, and I like this sound. Altogether it lets the level feel more alive. Not that deadly, but also pretty disgusting, is this tank with the meat and blood falling inside. I have no post-processing going on in this scene anymore, because I had the feeling that it is too much. I have overdone it in the first level, and since then I don't like it anymore. And I think the scene doesn't need it. So I got rid of it. But I have to make a lot of changes with the lights, because the atmosphere is not that scary. But I'm not sure right now how to change the light exactly. We will see. A lot of time I spent making the 4th level. It will be the first a little bit harder level. So now I have the first level, which will be kind of an intro level. The second level, where the player first needs to search for keys. The third level will be the introduction level for the enemy. and the 4th level will be the first real challenging level. But how am I doing it more challenging? At first, the player has less space to move and to avoid the enemy. The player must search for 2 keys and one other opening mechanic, while the enemy is really close all the time. And the player must avoid some crushers and some tentacles. I really like the design of the level so far, but I'm missing some more objects to fill some space in the level. At all, I'm pretty happy with the progress I did in the 2 weeks, and the game is running on my old bad laptop, so the performance is really good. That's it for the devlog. Thanks for watching, and please like the video and subscribe to the channel to not miss future updates for this game or other game dev content. I hope I see you next time. Bye!